Hello everybody and welcome to today's Nightwave reset video for July 13th, 2025. Let's see what we've got in store for us this week. For objectives this week, as always, we've got the kill 500 enemies, complete 15 missions, and kill 30 Xmas units. These three objectives are here every week. They're nice and easy points, and I do want to let everybody know that if you don't get these done every week, they do not return, unlike other objectives. For example, any of the other regular 4,500 point or 7,000 point objectives, if you don't get them done during that week, you have a chance to get them back the following week if you do all of your other objectives. But these three permanent ones don't return, so make sure that you're just keeping up with these three every week. If you do find yourself struggling for any of the objectives, as always, I do recommend fast capture relic missions and then Sanctuary Onslaught or Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. So next we've got Rise of the Machine. Kill 300 enemies using a necromech without getting destroyed. If you are in low health while in your necromech, I strongly recommend that you hop out of it and don't get in it for the remainder of that mission or bounty. If you do not have a necromech, there are damaged necromechs right when you leave the Necrolisk on Deimos, and you can borrow one of those to use for this objective. But again, just do bounties. If your necromech at low health, just hop out of it and don't get back in it, because you have to do this without getting destroyed. Next, we've got Perplexed, which is complete 3 puzzles in Duviri. There is pillars with blue letters that have the code to the puzzles, so you're just looking for those puzzles and completing them. Then we've got I Decree, collect 15 decrees in a single Duviri session or run of the circuit. So not too bad. You just have to get all of them in a single one. It just recommends, you have to find the hidden fragments. So it should be pretty easy to do. If you find yourself struggling, you may want to ask in recruiting chat if there's anyone who's also wanting to do the same objective. But again, any week that Nightwave objectives are like this, everyone who's in public mode should be there for the same reason. So then we've got Hacker, hack 10 consoles. As I suggested last week with the locker one, for these type of objectives, you want to run in solo mode. It just makes it easier. You don't have to compete with other people for opening lockers or hacking consoles. So just do this solo, just do some easy missions. Maybe let the enemies activate some consoles so you can hack them. Then we've got Pierce and kill 2 or more enemies in a single bow shot. I'm not really a bow user, so I don't have recommendations, but hopefully if you use bows, you can do this pretty easily. We've got complete a mission with only a melee weapon equipped, super easy. And then we've got kill enemies with viral damage. In the store this week, as always, we've got the Vobin parts, the Orkin items, the Nitane, the Kuva, and then Heals We Blood. If you're missing any of these items, they don't go away. They're there every week. So if you find yourself needing to use up some credits towards the end of this Nightwave season later on, you can always grab any of these items because they're there. Yeah. Then we've got a Lavos Cordatus helmet blueprint. He doesn't have a whole lot of options. I don't personally mind this helmet. Hopefully they make more skins in the future. We've got a Protea Mav helmet. I like this one on Protea because it gives her this nice little ponytail. So one of my favorite helmets. We've got a Wolf Hood blueprint. If you have not yet made this, or you want to make this and wear this. We've got a Revenant Vanya helmet. Revenant doesn't have a lot of options. Personally, I like this helmet. It's pretty alright. We've got a Mirage Trivalent helmet. I like this helmet. It's not bad. We've got a Hydroid Ketos helmet. Anyone who's watched my videos before, you know that I hate all of the alternate Hydroid helmets. He just doesn't have very good fashion. Nope. We've got a Drarium Solstice skin, if you enjoy playing with this weapon. There is an Octavia Cadenza helmet. Personally, I'm not really a fan of this because I have the Hatsune Miku cute Octavia skin. But if you like this helmet and it works for you, all the more power to you. We've got an Excalibur Mordred helmet. It's there. It's the little squished down one. Not really a fan. I feel like there's another squish down looking helmet too, though. There is a Sight 9 Espricor helmet. He's got like a little military beret thing going on. There is a Hildren Asheron helmet. I'm using this on my Hildren. I think this is alright. I like it more than the base helmet. We've got a Wolf Scroll from the Vent Kids for your K-Drive. We have a Kume Arahim helmet. And she doesn't have a whole lot of options as she is newer. And personally, I like the design of this helmet. I think it's very cool. We've got a Neza Jinza helmet. It is an average Neza helmet. And I think it's better than the basic one. There is a Cycron Solstice skin if you enjoy playing with this weapon. There is a Banshee Chorus helmet. I like this helmet as an alternate helmet for her. There is a Fulman Solstice skin if you like this weapon. There is a Sevagoth Lucifuge helmet. Personally, I like his Prime style more, but if you don't have his Prime, or maybe you want to try something different, here's his other helmet. There is a Wukong Dashing helmet. I'm not crazy about the face on this one, but at least it's got the Wukong tails, unlike that other silly helmet we had the other week. There is the Tatsu Solstice skin, if you enjoy this weapon. There is a Necro Shroud helmet. Personally, I'm not a fan of this one, but it could be cool if you enjoy this. Yeah. There's the Citrine Calite helmet. Like the Hydroid one, I just can't with it. I don't like the dangly tentacle things on it. Nope, no way. We've got the Drade Aureolt helmet. Now, I like this one. I think this is a lot better than her basic helmet. I just think it's a lot cooler. Then we have the Equinox Tlistert helmet. It's more Valkyrie-ish. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it is better than a lot of her other options that we have seen in the past. There's the Nyx Vespa helmet. Personally, I just don't like any of Nyx's fashions, her alternate helmets. I just don't like them, so I don't play my Nyx very often, because hey, I just don't like her style. We've got the Atlas Tartarus helmet. I don't really have an opinion on this one. It's there. We've got a Nidus Mixini helmet. It's very weird. Nidus is weird. I don't know. It fits with weird infested stuff. So there it is. We've got Exposing Harpoon for the Harpack if you enjoy playing with this weapon. We've got Corrosive Protection Aura again. This is an excellent aura. If you don't have this, I do recommend that you get it. This causes enemies to lose armor, which makes your abilities hit them for more. On any ability-heavy Warframe, this is a really good aura to use. We've got Combat Reload for the Tigris. It's headshot specific, so I don't know about the viability of this, but if it's a weapon you enjoy using, maybe you want to check this mod out. We've got the Rifle Amp R. This is also an excellent R that I recommend you pick up if you don't have it. It's the whole squad gets rifle damage up. Very useful. We've got Shotgun Scavenger. Not the most useful one, but if you like collecting, there it is. We also have Steel Charge, which is squad receives melee damage. I do recommend you get this one as well if you don't have it. It's the counterpart to the Rifle Amp, so depending on like what weapon you prefer using, unless you're just an ability person, you definitely want to have those choices of R's for you. Then we've got the Critical Mutation for the Catabolist. If you haven't tried using this weapon yet, maybe you want to get this mod and try it with the weapon just to check it out. We've got a Marilock Desert Camo Skin Blueprint if you enjoy using this weapon. We've got an Atarax Desert Camo Skin Blueprint if you enjoy using this weapon for the Atarax Whip. We've got a Heat Dagger Blueprint if you have not crafted this yet for mastery points, or maybe you just want to use it. We've got a Hero of Duviri Display. We've got a Glassmaker Sigil. There is a Jaw Sword Blueprint if you haven't crafted this for points yet. We've got an Emissary Emblem. There is a Nightwave Ornament. There is a Glassmaker Ornament. There is a Ceramic Dagger Blueprint if you haven't crafted this item yet. We've got Ambush Optics for the Rubico. It reduces the zoom, so maybe if you feel like it zooms in too much and it makes you dizzy, maybe you can try this and see what you think about it. We've got Rumbled for Atlas, which is a good survivability mod. We've got Recharge Berry for Vault, also good for survival. We've got Skull Shots for the Viper. I do want to point out this is Viper singular, not the twin Vipers. And then lastly, we've got the Saturn 6 chest plate. Now, if you did miss the season where all of these armor items were available, they are coming back through during this Nightwave season. They do seem to be rotating, and we've seen each part a minimum of at least once so far, so they're rotating through. So if there's a part that you're interested in, just keep an eye on the store. Eventually, it will rotate through. If you think about it, there's only the chest plate, the arms / shoulders, the legs, or the Cyandana. So at least every 4 weeks, these items will rotate through. That's everything that we have for this week's Nightwave Reset video. I hope this information helped you, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.